Hello again, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marinovich. I'm a resilience life coach here at A Resilient Path. I want to chat to you quickly a bit about a free guide that I have on my website, and I'll obviously put the link down in the description. Really around men over 50 in the modern world. Why? Because, well, I'm over 50, not was, am. And so I had this idea to put together some things that we are all suffering from currently. If you pass midlife and looking at the last days, it's a tough thing to comprehend, and it takes a little time to get your head straight on some of the things that you need to be cognizant of going forward. As I said, I'm over 50, and I went through a pretty rough time when I was like 47, 48. Not realizing fully why I was struggling, and I think that was part of the problem. Is you've reached a certain milestone where you've looked after yourself, you've taken care of your family and your friends, and you've been a success, and all of a sudden it's like somebody switches something in your brain and you just can't seem to get your head around it. It's nothing drastic, but you get a feeling, and it creeps up on you slowly, I think. And I'm sure many of you watching will be cognizant of this, that it never really came up and slapped you in the face. It sort of just gradually, comfortably took over your thinking, where you struggled for certain things. You struggled for purpose, ambition, drive, energy. And there were a lot of, obviously, things that society tells us, you're over the hill and all those kind of things, which I'll touch on briefly. But middle age or midlife tends to be a time of reflection. Whether you believe Carl Jung, who sort of talks about the two phases of your life. The first phase is the ego phase. That's when you're doing everything for status, and you're focusing on getting your career, getting ahead in life and settling down with someone and buying a house, and everything is around your ego. And then the second part of your life is where you start to look at your reason for existence. What have you done wrong? What have you done right? What's ahead of you? What's behind you? And so you start to go into the phase he calls the true self. And I think it's definitely a time for reflection, but that can often mean you get dragged back into your past. And I think this is where so many people get stuck, because when you look back, you tend to always look for all the shit that's gone wrong, right? All the stuff we remember these things first, where we failed and where we struggled and where we weren't successful. We don't remember the good things, which is a problem. I think, you look back and go, oh, have I had a good life? Have I been successful? Have I lived up to my true potential? And I think this is where most people get stuck, and it happens to women as well. Maybe you're watching it, you're with your husband or something like that. But I think the greatest thing is, in the next phase, you don't want to be stuck in your 50s looking back and worrying. You need to be pivoting and looking forward. And I think that's one of the reasons I created this, because I spent about 3 years going through self-help and all those kind of things, trying to analyze and using AI in the end to help and clarify why I was feeling like I was. And there were a lot of it was mental, but there were also some physical things that obviously manifest, as any of you who've ever tried to get out of a nice comfort couch can attest to the groans and the moans and the clicks of your knees and those kind of things. So I created this download for men like myself, who've spent their whole adult life working, building, providing for family and friends, creating a haven for their families and people, to come into. And I think that you just stop to feeling that that's all there is. It doesn't feel right. Your body's changed a lot, and you don't bounce back from injuries, from sickness, from hangovers. You go out the night before, in your 20s, the next day you're ready to go. Whereas when you get over 50, it's, come 3 or 4 days up to a week. And I think when you get to this stage, you tend to feel like your tank's empty now, most of the time. You're just always feeling a little bit behind the game that you used to. And this is where people struggle with purpose and drive and ambition, because society has told them all of these narratives of you should be like this when you get to 50, over the hill, and it's all downhill from now. So this is, I felt those, I empathize with it, and I think, it's not downhill when you hit 50, and I think that's something we've got to get straight. And I push this in the guide to help you realize that, excuse me, that when you get to 50, you almost have to start again. You have to get that mindset of your 20-year-old self, which is looking forward and starting to go again. You've got to replan, but you've got the benefit of resources maybe, but you've also got a lot of experience, and you've got to pull up those positive things that you do, those feelings of youth when you had that ambition to plan the next stage of your life. Well, that's what you've got to do here. So, this guide will help you to start again, if you know what I'm saying. I think you've got to go out and create a version 2.0, and that's how you've got to think of it. Your first part, 20, 30 years, was your early versions of your software. Now you've got fixed all the bugs, but you've forgotten to actually think about the future. I want to just remind you of a great quote by Victor Hugo, and it's basically 40 is the old age of youth, and 50 is the youth of old age. And if you can get your head around that, you'll understand that with science, with medicine, with AI coming, where there's serious people looking into longevity, and they're hoping in the next 10 to 20 years to push longevity to get the average way up, but we will start to see people en masse get to the hundreds and the 110s. You want to be in good state, and the time is not to try and fix yourself when you're there. The time is now when you're in your 50s and 60s, if you're in your 40s actually, to fix that. But you've got to get your mindset right around this. You've got to get your brain going, okay, this is a new start. I've got to see it as a new start, and to start off any kind of project, any kind of new career, anything, you just need some kind of plans that comes, kind of some steps. And I think these, this is what I go into. So here are the main areas of the free download, and which I'm going to discuss quickly. The link, as I said, will be in the description. So there's a couple of areas. So there's just time to stop and think. This is just a little bit of introduction and framing of much of what I'm doing here. Building a future-focused identity, which is key. Then develop an empowered state. And from the word state I use is mental and physical state together, because they have to go hand in hand. And then it's a case of shifting your patterns and your beliefs. That a limiting belief like I'm too old. Okay, give you tips and tricks on how to do this. Crafting your action plan. This is your steps, your weekly, monthly, and your yearly goals. And then the midlife man in the modern world. And I'll draw on sort of 25-year plus years as an analyst. Really looking at macro trends in global economies, energy, geopolitics, and all this kind of stuff to help you find a path forward. So basically, I'm just going to talk through one of these quickly, and I picked building a future-focused identity because we have to get each other and help other men who are in a similar situation to change our mindset, to stop looking back, lacking back. Nostalgia is okay. You hear a song, it picks up a memory of when you were driving, with the top down on some wonderful long road with a great tune in the background. Those little great memories of your past are great to reminisce about. They're natural. It's a part of looking back and with a smile on your face. If you're looking back with regret, then that's the problem. That's when you stop and go, you know what, I can't change it, so now I'm just going to point myself forward. So, like I said, I spent 3 years really struggling, and I thought I had it all, really, including the playbook on how to live the rest of my life. But that's all changed. I've got videos all over the channel about this. I'm not going to go into too much now, but essentially the last 10 years we've seen dramatic change in the world, and the way we grew up, the way we were taught to have this checklist life, a list of tick boxes that we have to go through, that's all changing, and we've got to get our head around that. So I came up with a program after 3 years of doing all kinds of courses and reading self-help books and all that kind of stuff, and I built a 5-step sort of coaching program for myself, and I tested it, and it helped. It really reframed everything for me. And I think I designed it for the new Wayne, but also designed it for people like me at the time. And the most important tip I can give you really is to stop focusing on what's behind. Nothing wrong, as I said, remembering, but don't focus on it. A future focused identity is about building a new version, a more competitive version, not of what you used to be. We're not comparing. You can't compare yourself to that person. That person is long gone. And that's one of the big mistakes we tend to make. You have all these resources in your life, in experience, man. You've got lots of it, use it. And your 18-year-old self never had any of what you've got now. Okay, they didn't have some of the regrets. I absolutely respect that. But they also didn't have the wealth of experience of going through stuff. And so you've got to really get into it and design a new vision for yourself by saying, right, this is where I want to be when I'm 80. And you start doing things that make it possible when you're 80 to be an independent human being, not dependent on care or have major medical issues. Of course, we all will have issues, as we get older. And I think it's about recreating a vision, as I call it, horizon visions. And in the guide, there's a couple of exercises which I'll take you through, which is why I did this video, to point you to another area, because it helps you focus on getting to where you want to be by creating a clear picture. We're in a chaotic world. I don't think anybody can doubt that. You'd have to be under a rock in the back of a very dark cave not to look around and go, hell, this is it's gone to shit. Let's be honest. And by you finding a new version of yourself, you're going to be able to develop as you go and have that experience, as I said, to keep pivoting and navigating through whatever happens out there. As hairy as it gets, you will have all these tools throughout the guide across all these 6 little areas that I've that I listed early on. So help yourself by sitting down and look forward. Find that point on the horizon, that lighthouse, that single thing that when you're really down or when you're struggling in the now, you can lift your head and look forward. Make it a goal that scares you and that other people will laugh at. I'm a great believer in the magic of thinking big, bigger than anybody around you. Yes, you'll be laughed at. People will say, "Are you too old for that?" Well, Richard Branson is 77 and he's still planning harebrained schemes of balloons and space, and well, that's what we want. That's what you want. That's what I want. So, yep, as I said, there's the link is in the description. Please go ahead, download it. If you like the video, please like it, subscribe, so that you have more content, and also YouTube then puts it out to people and men who need it. Thanks for listening. As always, I wish you peace and great bloody beer.